Wow, well, this is literally my worst nightmare. Nothing worse than driving 45 minutes to a fishing spot to find your number one obstacle, a private property sign. Nonetheless, a gate stopping you from forcing your way in. That stinks, but if you've been with the channel for a while, you know that's not going to stop us. New Lake, episode 2. Let's find some fish. It's going to be fun. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, great morning. Actually, to be honest, a little bit of an iffy morning for us on the start of this adventure. To be truthful, guys, we came in here and then we ended up, we were about to leave. We were seconds. We were literally like microseconds from leaving. Saw a guy taking a little hike and we were like, hey man, we just drove 40 minutes out to this new lake. Honestly, completely thought it was a public body of water. And then we found this gate. Do you think he could let us in? He didn't let us in, but he did say he never saw us. And if you know, then you know. So, parked our car in a little spot that said no parking. He said nobody should bother us. This man, I don't know who he is. Like I said, I never saw him. Fast forward 15 minutes, we got kayaks launched, and we are continuing our little series of New Lake. We fished a New Lake about 6 videos back, and I said, let me know if you guys want to see a little continuation of the series. We didn't catch any fish in that video. So we need to make it happen this time. But you guys said, yeah, I'd like to see that. Yeah, Nolan, let's continue the series. It was interesting, it was cool, and so we're out here because love you guys. And you know, you guys want to see the videos? I'm gonna make the damn video. Come on now. But we're out at a new lake. I'm not gonna speak too much. It's the weather. It's a little drowsy out, but this lake looks good. Water's a little bit muddy, but God, that camera's heavy. But this lake looks good. Like I said, this should be a lot of fun. It's a cool lake. It's not the biggest body of water. But it's surrounded by docks. It looks fairly deep, and there's a bunch of cool features on it. So we're gonna see what we can make happen. This should be a lot of fun, and most importantly, and hopefully, and I'm not gonna guarantee it because it's winter. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go find some fish. This is gonna be fun. All right, let's get this show on the water. I don't know if anybody's ever said that. 3, 2, 1. I don't think I'll get it this time, but we'll try. Blast off! All right, nope. 3, 2, blast off! Let's go. New Lake, episode 2 is undergo. Where are we going? All right, let's make this happen, gentlemen. Like I said, I've never been here in my entire life. First time I knew this lake existed. So we're kind of just starting in a random spot. It's a random lure, according to my prior knowledge of bass. And we're just gonna see what happens, dude. We're gonna chuck and crank, and hopefully there's fish in this lake willing to eat. But this is cool, you know. I'm really excited to start the second part of this little New Lake series because it's winter. I like exploring new lakes, and the whole point of this is to find spots to come back to in the spring and summer when the fish are not actually active, but you know, a little more active. So we'll see what happens. I'm very optimistic. What was that? Was that a bird or a fish? What in the world was that? That was a huge boil. Did you see that? What? That's wicked. All right, I don't know what I was talking about. But there's that. That's why we explore new lakes. But honestly, I'm feeling good about today. It's warm. It's cloudy. We just got a bunch of rain, which could be a good or a bad thing, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, let's go smack them. God, there's always that nervous tension before that first bite. Like, you really don't know what it's going to be. You don't know how these fish are going to eat. All lakes have different types of fish. They might be the same species, but all bass are different. So it's really, you don't know, especially because you don't know like the caliber of fish that are in this lake. You don't know if it's a bunch of dinks, or you don't know if it's the few and far between double digits, which I don't think that's with any lake, but you know what I mean. Real big fish, but just far and few between. It gets you a little worried. It's a little stressful, a little nervy. But that's why you gotta love it. That's part of fishing. That's why we fish. At least that's why I fish. What the hell? That's probably what it was, bro. Look at that loon or bird or thing. That's the biggest cormorant I've ever seen. That thing is weird, bro. That's probably what it was. He's just checking us out. That's not gonna work. All right, definitely deeper on this side. We're at about 8 feet right now. But if you can't tell, it's starting to get a little bit wet out here. Clouds are releasing some juice. Fish are already wet, right? It's getting a little soggy out here. There we go. Oh, that was something. That was a bite. Oh man, he just started running with it, dude. I was not ready for that. Why is that always the way they freaking hit it in the winter, when you're like, one fish is all I need, and then they take it and they run and then they drop it? That's a good sign. It's shallow too. Interesting. I guarantee you fish come in here in the summer and spring all the time. We'll give something a shot here. All right. Why not, eh? Why not? We'll throw this on a straight braid combo. Or, yeah, just in case. Don't want to lose it. Plus, I don't think these fish are seeing through this water too well. All right, buddy, don't fail me now. I got high faith in you. Oh, I just got the slack knocked into my line. Dead serious. Oh my God. On the mag draft, first cast, I felt, whoop, line just goes slack. I guess he never fully ate it though. I gotta reel this a little faster. The fish are here though, we know that. And by the way, there's a river there. That's the river I was talking about earlier. Yep. Watch them, dude. Let's land this one. He's not big, but oh my God. Get up here. Woo! Yes. That is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. He's not a monster, but oh my God. I was literally eye to eye, just keen in on this mag draft. I was looking it straight in the eyes and I was like, one's gonna come up and hit it right now. Dude, when that sense hits, you just have to trust it. How did he get his tail stuck in the gills, bro? Woo! Look at that, man. Mag draft annihilated. And then guys, I'm gonna say it, dude, these swim baits all look big and tough until a 2-pounder smokes it like it's a minnow. Seriously, don't be intimidated to throw swim baits. I tied this on ASAP. It doesn't matter the size of that bait. Bass is a bass. If it can fit it in its mouth, it's going to eat it without a doubt. There we go. All right, look, I know it's not much, but these winter fishing times, you know, they're tough. Now, I think we're about to have some action here. We'll see. It seems like they're real close to this wall on the dam. I'm not, what is that noise? I'm not 100% sure though, but we're getting pushed into a cliff right now. Practically the other side of this wall is about a 30-foot drop into some rocks, so we're gonna let this guy go, but thank you. First fish of the day at this new lake. First fish at this new body of water. That is insane, and I could not have asked for a better way to catch it. We'll see you, buddy. Appreciate you much. Let's not flip the X here, but let's get a good release. Let's do it again. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's catch another, bro. Oh my God. The mag draft, man, that is exhilarating. Holy crap. If you're new to the channel, normally I get hyped over fish because I love fishing and I love catching fish. Normally I don't get that excited, but when you're on a new body of water, you got to understand it. If you know, you know. Like when you're on a new body of water, you got no idea what's going on. We just lost potentially really big fish, so I'm wondering, are there real big fish down there? I'm not 100% sure, so I throw in the mag draft. You hook up, you see it, eat it right at the yak. That's exciting, dude. You can't ask for it better than that unless it was on top water. We're gonna back up here because that guy and the other guy hit it right up against this wall, about 10 feet in front of me. Hopefully we didn't spook any fish, but we'll see. If we can get some action going here, I'm gonna be excited. We're back in there, baby. Let's go. Back in action. Let's turn ourselves around here, get resituated. Put the rods back in the butthole. Okay, that might not be school appropriate. Good thing it's not at school. I mean, I don't understand. Did we find the most moody bass in the world? One moment we have 3 bass trying to eat our mag draft. The next is just nothing. All right, let's give these docks another shot. We did get one bite off one, real shallow too, earlier. So, I mean, I'm quite confident with it. And now we're at like, I mean, this is pretty close to the bank, but I think this is like 11 feet deep right here. You can tell it's deeper here is because unlike that side, it's flat near the bank. This side is like cliffs, and that's, you don't have a graph or any sort of depth finder other than just dropping your lure down and counting how many feet of line you let out. Just look at the bank. If it's steeper, odds are it's a lot deeper there. If it's deep near the bank, the odds are there's fish there. I'll tell you that. It's one thing I know. Land, sweet land, baby. Let's go. Now we gotta haul these kayaks about 100 yards up about 3 hills. Don't know why it's built like that, but it is what it is. Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop. It's working. I'm just kidding. It would have been nice if it worked like 6 hours ago, though. All right, let's load these yaks. It's funny to think that this stupid little sign that we could easily break through with our arms almost stopped us from fishing for 6 hours straight and catching 1 fish. No, on a real note though, this sign almost did stop us from that, actually, on a complete real note, but it didn't. And we caught our 1 fish today at a brand new lake. Episode 1, we caught no fish at the brand new lake, and we actually fished a river in that as well. Episode 2, we got 1. It's winter. I can't complain, you know? It gets tough, It gets good sometimes. It gets a little random. That was definitely a random spree in the moment time when we just randomly got 3 bites on a mag draft. Hook 1, landed 1. Hook 2, landed 1. Weird times. You know, bass are weird fish. Animals are weird. Fish are weird. Creatures are weird. You know, you can't predict. They're unpredictable is the word. Weird is a bad word. Unpredictable. But it was fun. Let me know. You guys want to see part 3? Fishing new lakes. Spring is on the upcoming. We have found a lot of new spots. So this spring and summer is gonna get really interesting, to say the least. All right, nonetheless, it's gonna end our day. We gotta pack up and get out of here before we get forced out of here. That was fun though. See you on the next one, and peace out. Keep grinding out there, and peace out.